Hello and how's it everyone? Welcome back to 2ArmDrive's solo run on the Ragnarok map of Ark. I've been doing a lot of grinding, slowly building up my count of ceiling tiles that I want to use to start laying out my big build. But just for a break, because I'm beginning to see rocks in my sleep, I thought we might go and get some crystal from up on the ice mountain. It might be a bit entertaining to watch. We're going to be taking along a little ankh there, and we're going to be using one of the Argent birds. I need to go and grab some cold weather gear that I've managed to accumulate from killing off so many beavers whilst collecting cementing paste. The Argent bird up there has quite a style with killing beavers, and we've collected quite a bit of fur there. But anyway, without too much rabbiting on from me, let's go and have a look for the cold gear and get some food and so on, and let's go see if we can get some crystal. Right, me cold gear, let me just give you a quick gander. This is my current tally of ceiling tiles. I'm up to about 3,000 at the moment. So it's getting there, slowly we're getting there. Right, now we go in here. I've got some metal cooking at the moment and some smelting, some jerky on the make. Now I think this one, there we are, there's my cold weather gear, boots, hat I picked up, there we go. Got this in a drop out in the desert. Then we've got fur gauntlets and leggings. I think that's all good. Yep. Alright. Have I got enough food on me? Let me just go grab a little more. Pick up eggs. Let's whistle down. So there we go. Got me cold gear. I don't need that. We can drop those also. And that's all I am. Very light. Don't want to carry anything. Let's make sure the ankh is also empty. So she is. Righty-ody. Let's get the big bird there. Come here, mate. Come on. There we go. Oh, we got another level up. Now I've been leveling this bird up a lot on Malay, however you like to pronounce it, and weight. So how are we doing? 379. I think we'll aim for 400, and then the rest will go on weight and on a bit of stam. So we don't need that. We don't need that. Primitive bow, no. Always handy to have the hide. Don't need that. No. I like to keep that to make me narcs with. I'll just keep it in the fridge until I build up a good stack. And then and I've got what, about 200 there. That'll make a good few narcotics. Rightio, so bird is empty, ankh is empty. Except for, let's put these away as well. I'll keep the meat on him, always need the meat. My little trophy box where I keep all my talons and me megalodon tooth and claws and whatevers. Stick the hide in there. We can keep those in there as well, just for the time being. Right, we are going to be going up to the ice cave, and we're going to be doing a sneak in the back as well. We got him. There we are. You can see the ankh has been leveling up quite nicely with all of the the smacking around that I've been doing for metal and obsid and so on. Come on, boy, key. I'll speed it up a little bit whilst we're going to the mine. Right, here we are. I'm just going to put me warm clobber on. And hopefully that keeps the chill off. Right, here we are inside. I'll just leave the Yankee here. He should be alright for the time being. Nothing around there. Just to give you an idea, if you haven't seen this before, there's a blue obelisk just over there in the background. And if we do a look around, this is where the entrance to the cave is. There's actually about 3 or 4 different entrances to this. So I'm pretty sure everyone will know. It's a good little spot to pick up crystal with. There are a number of other sites around on the map, but it's always good to try and do this with an Ankh, because they can just gather. I'm just going to park him there for the time being. He's not on follow. Right, let's go grab the Yankee. Let's see where we can find some crystal. There's a bit over there. I was doing this by hand, but now that I've got a decent level Ankh, he picks up so much more than doing it by hand, irrespective really of what type of pick you have. The quality of your pick will give you better returns when you're swiping this stuff. Whoop, I got some oil as well there. Another level up. Come on, get behind it. I think that's it. I'm still working on weight on this guy at the moment. There we are, 662. Come on, move, you bugger. I'm always a bit nervous about coming up here, because these dire bears that hang around inside here are pretty high level. And they can give you a beating if you get on their wrong side. Let's have a look now. Don't need the stone, we can drop that. Rightio. Let's take another run over here. Oh, we've got a mammoth in here. Those, how are we doing? All right there. Let's have another gander around here. So far so good. See, I keep thinking this is what I used to come up here to get oil, and I've got oil in my head rather than crystal at the moment. There's some over there. Kaplunk. Oh, I don't want the stone, thank you. I'm after the crystal. Give me the crystal. How are we doing weight? I can do. Let's drop the stone so long. See what, I'm going to go grab my bird. We'll be coming back there just now to show you a little spot that you may not know about. Come on, you. Surprisingly clear of bears. They're all down the bottom there. Now I saw some more crystal here somewhere. Is it just here? I'm going around in circles, aren't I? Come on, Alan. Think, boyki. We'll go down the tunnel here so long. This is quite a rich area here for crystal. Always come along here. You get yourself a good stash. Just watch his weight. Okay, I think we'll turn back and offload. Come on, you can do it. What you also have to be careful of, I think, is that you don't overload the bird too much. One piece of metal I'm not going to worry about. In that, you've still got to carry the anchor as well on the way back, so just keep that in mind when you're doing runs like this. That leaves space for the weight of the anchor. There. I think this is the last bit. You're now actually coming out onto the top of the ice mountain again. And again, just be wary if there's any nasties hanging around out here for you. I did get jumped once by a set of wolves just hiding up there on that ridge, and yeah, scared the bejesus out of me. Now we've done that bit, I think. And now we're going to go through to our little cave area where there is a load of crystal. Nearly getting the snow dropping on my head. Just pull him down this way a little bit. Oh, let's offload him first. Because if you offload onto the Argent, you can see here the weight of the crystal, 86 kilos. But I lose half of that. I get a 50% buff when I put it onto the bird. It buffs it down. It's 50 kilos there on the bird, but it will be 100 kilos if it's carrying it on the Ankh. So that's very, very handy. Right, I think we are done with all we need. We'll take the flint, we'll drop the stone. We'll drop the oil because I've got plenty of oil. We'll take the mushrooms. Okay, tap, tap. Alright, we'll just move him down the way a bit so we can do a decent pickup. That should be alright. Now, we're going to go back to where I originally parked this bird. Oh, I've got an update waiting for me. That can just wait. Now, where are we? Just here. I think it's here. No, furthermore. Just in here. All clear so far. Where's my pickaxe? Now I don't know if you can see where this is. If you're in this cave, you come in, that's where the entrance where we've come in. But you'll see this waterfall type effect here, which is iced over. So if you go along there and give it a good old smack, you find it breaks away. And you can get your bird through there along with your Ankh. And eventually that will ice over again. Now this little chamber here is full of crystal. I think that's what we've got there. She's white. Got it all. Okay, come back, come back. I think he's stuck. Come on, man. Just let him float away. Just get up onto dry land again there and see what we got out of that little lot. Not bad, eh? 355. Onto the bird. Come on. I can't walk, I'm overburdened. There we go, found it. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still well within our weight limit there. Right, now the next little bit we're going to go to is just across this area here, where this other waterfall is. There's another chamber. Now, unfortunately, oh, what the heck's happened now? There we go. That was a big stutter. Unfortunately, I can't get the Ankh any further down than this section here. So we're going to have to doing the rest by hand. And it's a bit hairy around here, so you need to be very careful. I can't get past me bird. Let's see if a crouch will do it. Yep. Ah, I see. That's actually like going from one room to another. Hence the little pause there. The water is freezing you to death. Come on, Mr. Anki. Let's just take you a little bit further in. I'll just be a bit more comfortable there. Nobody else will come in. It's already iced over now, you can see. Yep. Oh, it hasn't. Oh, yes, it has. Lets you out, but it won't let you back in. Okay. So we're going to leave him parked there, her parked there, because I don't think you're going to get any predators coming in here. The cold isn't going to affect the Ankh too much. But now we're going to be doing this manually. And we'll pick up some drops in the process. Come on, Mr. RG Bargy, let's get going, my mate. Just make sure that I keep my weight down as much as possible to capitalize on getting as much crystal as we can. Very tight around here, very narrow little passageways. Okay, we'll jump down here. And there's that bit over there. Right. Now this is where it starts getting interesting. I think I'll put my clothes on the bird as well, just in case. Don't put that in my toolbar. We'll need everything else. Spyglass, no. Right, here we go. Now this is actually like a back entrance into a hidden cave. And these bears around here pack a bloody punch, so you have to beware of them. But it's a huge chamber. Definitely have to have cold gear before you can come in here, that is for sure. And you can see down below as well, it stretches right out. Now this place is full with about 5 drops. So we're going to go along around the circle, around the perimeter of this, and do the drops and see how we get on. Hopefully avoiding bears. Now we're going to go starting up in the top right there, and then we'll work our way down the one side and up the other, and then we'll go and fetch our Ankh and make our way home. That's the plan anyway. What's hiding behind those crystal stalks? There's one bear there. And there's 2 bears right on top of the drop, the bugger. 3 of them. Okay. We'll go down here. And we're parked just behind there. Stay away, Mr. Bear, please. Okay, offload. See the difference in what the pick gets as against what the ant gets. Now I want to get that drop just there. We're not even going to bother looking at them just yet. I'm going to wait until we're out of dodge a bit before we inspect our goodies. Right, there's the first one done. Now we go a bit further down here and off to the right there is some more crystal. Just take it nice and slow. I don't want to get the bird all out of stamp, just in case we get involved in a fight. These birds, these bears, they're probably level 200, level 300, and they will hurt you. Then there's another bit up on the left. Always try and park my bird sort of well back from where these bears might come out, just to protect him, just in case it doesn't set one off. There we go, we got that. Now we go up the way and we'll get, where did this, oh yeah, this apprentice hat, apprentice Gallimimus. Okay, and around we go now, and we've got two poking around here. Ooh, I nearly flew into him. Shit, man, just come out of nowhere there. And let's just gauge the proximity of these guys. Shush, be quiet. And we'll take that. What have we got? Blueprint. And a blueprint again. Have a little nosy round the corner and see where these guys are hanging about. He's a bit close to that crystal, isn't he? No, come on, go away, man. Go that way. Walk away, walk away. I want that last bit. That's better. I think we got all of that. And we got our second loot drop. So we offload. Drop that. How are we doing? Yep, we got it all. Right, now, so we've come all the way down from that corner section right at the top there, all the way down here. There's a tunnel down there. I've gone so far and no further. That's going to be one of my must-dos. But now what we're going to do is we're going to carry on going down and behind again, and just up here where there's 2 bears hanging around, there's another loot drop. All over my crystal. Come on, man, I don't want you being there. Right where I want to go. Like he's guarding the damn thing. Come on, man, go away. Come on. All right, I'm sorry. We're just going to have to do something here. Well, try to pick him up. That didn't work. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh, well, I pissed him off. Or did I? Yep, you don't like me. Let's see if we can entice him out of here. I didn't see what level he was, but we brought him out of dodge until he turns around and goes back. No, he's not. He's coming after me. Right, I know what we'll do. Oh shit. Another bloody bear. Take those. Thank you very much. Now let's see if we can outsmart this other bear as well. Oh, where am I going? Where the heck am I going? Just up there. You're always a bit antsy around here, really, really. Dead nervous. I've been killed in here more than a few times, and it's so difficult to get back into and try and get your gear and all of that. So yeah, you don't want to be. What the heck is that they've given me? An apprentice stone pick. No, we're on Metal Gear, mate. So we don't need that. Right. Let's see what's go. Look at the bears. Look at the bears. Now, I don't believe there's any crystal along here. Just take it nice and slowly. It's along here now on the left-hand side where we sort of came into this big cave area. We're going down to the bottom just now. I can just see some crystal out of the corner of my eye there, down in the bottom. bridge is where the entrance is to get into this. Well, one of the entrances. I'll show you the other one shortly. Now this is where the other drop is, just down here. That's 4 out of 5 we've got so far. Mastercraft hide shirts. That's always handy. Now we go up and over, and we're now going down into the depths of this thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's where they're hiding. Bloody hell, man. Alright, there's a bear down there and next to my crystal. But is he stuck in the wall? Would I be so fortunate? He might well be, actually. Good, he's not walking. Oh man, nerves are getting tight now, so we throw that, and we'll throw that, and that. Right, now we go down to the mound. And that's where our 5th and final drop is. How's the weight? Oh, my eagle's getting heavy, and I've still got the ank to carry back. Doing, I think we're gonna, what's that? A Blueprint Mastercraft long neck rifle. Very nice, we'll have that. That will come in handy. I don't think I actually want to get any more. I'm a bit concerned about the weight. There's a bit more there. And also down in the water here, but you've got to be very quick in and out, because even with your fur armor on, you go directly into heavy freezing mode down there, but you can get quite a bit of crystal out of that bit there. But I think we're going to call it a day there for now. We've got the 5 drops. Let's go back and get the ank and make our way home. I can already feel the bird is sluggish, so I can foresee me dropping some crystal, to be quite honest. Right, where's that entrance? Well, I'll tell you what I will do is, instead of going that way, we'll take you the normal route out, and then we'll go back into the cave. This is how you would access this cave normally. So we just slowly fly our way out here. I'm a bit overburdened here. We go all the way through here. Oh, careful of the snowdrops. And this is hopefully, yeah, the transition out to the, and here we are. We're now up on the snowy mountain, but we're over the other side. You can just see the blue obelisk over there, and just there is where that entrance to the cave is. You can sort of see the background of it moving around. and that's the entrance into that cave. And as I said, as you saw, you can get some good loot drops out of there. But what we're going to be doing is going to be going around and back into that cave that we originally came from to pick up our little Ankh. Hopefully Mr. Argent can carry them. And we're getting a bit, mind you, I think it's just a dark rain cloud. Dodgy area up here, just gotta be careful that yeah, all types spawn around here. Uteranus and Rexes, and yeah, deadly place. Okay, we're back in our original cave again. We're just coming from a different entrance. We're just gonna fly up and over back to our little waterfall entrance. Hello, Mr. Mammoth. Have I flown past it? I have. There it is. All clear. Right, let's go back in. Grab our Anki. Come on. And there we are, back out. Just gonna park you there. Jump on the bird. We've got you. Oh, look at this. The bird can just carry him. Just carry him. Careful of the icicles. Now, I've even got this thing boosted, but that's as fast as he's going to go. So we'll be flying slowly back to the base. So I'll meet up with you once we get there, because yeah, this is going to be a while at this speed. Just make sure no Argents jump me on the way down. So until then, guys, I'll see you back at the base. Here we are, just coming over the top of our little encampment, and we'll just stand. He's getting quite low on this bird. We just made it back. Come on now, just bring him in gently for a nice landing. There we are. Whoa. Well, that was eventful, but rewarding. We did quite nicely, I think. Crystal there. Nothing left on you, eh? Just some stone. Look at this, I should have thrown that away. Mind you, now that I've got it, may as well put it to some use. Where's our crafting box? There we are. We've got all the wood in. We're now doing the stone side of things, but that can wait for another time. Right, Mr. Crystal, let's have you. offload all of this, and then we'll look at what loot we got. There's a couple of nice things there, I think. I can't carry any more than 3. I'll backwards and forwards this, and I'll come back to you shortly, guys. Okay, so we've offloaded all of our crystal, and I reckon we picked up about 1,000 there, maybe a bit more, which isn't bad for a quick run up there. Just got to have your wits about you. You could keep your eyes open and watch your weight, watch your temperature, make sure you got your warm clothing with you. Let's have a look now what our drops are, shall we? These were my, we got what? A blueprint Mastercraft chitin boots. That's always handy. We have got an apprentice galley saddle. Blueprint Ascendant ghillie leggings. Very nice. Apprentice hat. Okay, nothing too fancy. Mastercraft shirt. This is what is nice, a blueprint for a Mastercraft lock neck. I'm pleased with that. And we've got a blueprint for an Ascendant metal sickle. Very lacquer. And that's it. Oh no, there we go. We've got Mastercraft Tyclo saddle. And we've got a blueprint for an Ascendant Terrorbird saddle. That's some good loot drops there. Phew. Still a way to go before I can use most of it, but the sickle will be handy. This will definitely be handy. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Rightio again, guys. Let's try and stand somewhere where there's a bit of light at least. There we go. Let's try that. So there we have it. Yeah, that's our trip up to the ice cave on a crystal run. I hope that you found it entertaining. Unfortunately, we didn't get into too many hard spots there. No tackling of bears or anything like that. But, you know, take it slow and you take it easy, and that's the way they generally go. But you can come unstuck very quickly if you're not careful. So until next time, folks, just a quick one for doing a bit of crystal gathering. And it'll be back to the grind for the ceilings. So I'll say cheerio, and I'll catch you in the next one, peeps. Be well.